welcome to Awesome Inc.'s Awesome News. My name is Ignazio Lentini.
And I'm Bianca DeLeon. Today we're here to discuss to you the 7 design elements of customer interface for Amazon.com.
These 7 design elements are context, content, community, customization, connection, and commerce. Amazon.com's website is very easy on the eyes. Its context is basically its layout and design. So, 2 basic things to remember for its layout and design. You have a column on your left side with all the departments of the website, and you have a row on the top with personalized menu settings for each user. You have a today's deal section, you have the user's Amazon.com page where it gives you products that it recommends to you based on your purchases, and you also have a cart and a your account button on the actual row on the top page. The content in between the row and the column is basically different for every user because it's all based on what you've purchased and what you've looked at. Next up is the content of a website. The content of a website is any digital images or sounds or videos or text that's embedded into the website. Amazon.com clearly has much content in the website. Most of its content is basically its product offering. So any kind of text and pictures are associated with the products that Amazon.com lists. But Amazon.com also has content not generated by themselves, generated by users. And this content is called their customer reviews. Their customer reviews are reviews that any customers who've purchased a product before can describe their product and tell everyone how they liked it or if they didn't like it and rate it. And that's basically what they do there. There are also bestseller lists when it comes to books, music, video games, and people can refer to that via Amazon.com's website.
Next up is community. Amazon.com's community is based on a user-to-user communication. There is a reliable system called customer reviews for each product, which pretty much, as stated before, allows users to log on and review the product from a 0 to 5-star system, 0 being the worst and 5 being the best. Amazon.com also has a feature called Customer Discussions, which is pretty much a forum where users can go and post for help, recommendations, discounts, anything related to that product. The definition of customization is the ability to self-tailor to different users. Amazon.com relies heavily on this to create a more personal experience. Amazon uses tailoring, which means customization is initiated by the website, not the user.
Now, how does this affect us, Bianca?
Well, Ignazio, this means that Amazon.com will generate for you a list of products and information that is based on pages that you have recently viewed and also items that you have recently purchased.
So that means that we'll basically be given a list of things that we might be interested in based on what we've purchased and what we've viewed before. That's basically what you're saying.
Correct.
Communication is next up on our list. Communication is basically the ways sites enable site-to-user communication and user-to-user communication. Amazon does both, obviously. Now, their site-to-user communication is basically all the listings that they put up of their products and offering them to users. That's basically the same for every kind of website, so that's not special, but Amazon.com's user-to-user communication is pretty special. They have the customer review section, which gives you the customer's point of view on products that they've already purchased, and it'll help future customers make decisions on whether they want to purchase this. And as Bianca mentioned before, they have the discussions, which also help customers that are currently looking to purchase products or customers that already have the product and just want to know more information about using the product. For example, if you're buying a cell phone and you want to know how to use the Bluetooth on your cell phone but you have no idea and you really don't want to consult the manual on the cell phone, you can actually look at the customer discussion forum and for that particular product and basically see if there's anybody that's been talking about that, or you can start your own forum, you can start your own discussion, and maybe somebody will answer you, and That's basically the way the communication works on Amazon.com, and that's actually really unique in that I haven't seen very many websites to do that.
Next up is connection. Connection is defined as the degree the site is linked to other sites. Like any other business, Amazon.com is a one-way street in which all roads lead back to Amazon.com. There are very few links that lead to websites that don't have an Amazon logo on them. On the flip side, there is also an associates program which, if you put a link to a product on your website and somebody clicks through that link and purchases that product, Amazon will give you a 15% commission on that product. As a whole, Amazon.com isn't a very well connected site. They give individuals several ways in which they can link Amazon.com, but Amazon.com does not offer many links to other websites. Again, that is the nature of business, where Amazon does not want you to buy from anywhere else but Amazon.com.
Which makes a lot of sense, Bianca, in what you said. The only links I've personally seen on Amazon.com are advertisement links, and they're getting paid for that, so in a way that compensates them. But as I would agree with Amazon.com, as I think you would, we wouldn't want our website to be linked to anything else, so why should they, in a way? Last up of the 7 design elements of customer interface for a website is commerce. Now, commerce is defined as a site's capabilities to enable commercial transactions. Amazon.com started out doing commerce, and their commerce has increased ever since they've been in business. So Amazon.com primarily deals with B2C commerce. Now, the B2C commerce is the commerce that Amazon.com selling to customers. So customers purchasing directly from Amazon.com. And something that's fairly new with the B2C commerce is Amazon allowing small businesses to sell their items on Amazon.com. That's another type of B2C commerce that Amazon.com
Now,
has.
Nadia, does those small businesses get a cut from Amazon, or do they get commission, or is...
Well, the small businesses that sell their products on Amazon.com actually give Amazon a percentage of what they're making, because they're using Amazon.com space. And then, speaking of small businesses selling on Amazon.com, something that's fairly new is consumers actually selling their products on Amazon.com.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, actually. Consumers are now able to sell products on Amazon.com, and they sell them on a one-time. They can do it on a one-time basis, so it can be just products they have lying around in their house or things like that. And Amazon.com also gets a percentage of that. But it's just fairly interesting and pretty new to Amazon.com.
And that concludes our segment on the 7 design elements of customer interface.
Stay tuned after the break as we go into Baruch College's cafeteria and review the new cafeteria menu. It's to die for.
Get your back against the wall.